Hey, yo, foreigner, you crazy for this one.
Yeah, they think I'm jab riding when I'm left hooking. Fiends say they love me cause they know I keep that sack moving. Sad to say, but this the life that I have grew in. I had to hustle, skipping class, man, I was truant. I can flip some packs and...
Yo, welcome to the Bucket Discussions podcast, where we go beyond the stat sheet, we go beyond the narrative to bring y'all that real, authentic, fire conversation. It's your boy, Taj James, a.k.a. TJ, a.k.a. Trench Montana, a.k.a. 1/3 of the Bucket Discussions podcast, man. I'm going to pass it to the guys.
What's good with it, man? It's your boy, Trigger Trey, a.k.a. Dr. James, a.k.a. the girl's damn sugar. And we back with another episode, man. We'll pass it to bro.
Hey, what's good with it, man? It's JQ back in the building, you feel me? Hey, we back on another lovely day, you feel me? Hey, we're excited to be back, man. You know what I'm saying? We love recording these podcasts for y'all, and we excited to get another one out for y'all, man. So let's get right into it.
For sure, man. And before we get into it, make sure you're following the TikTok at Bucket Discussions Pod. Make sure you're following the Instagram at Bucket_Discussions_785.
Go follow that.
And next, me and my brother had the opportunity to take a trip down to Denver, man, and watch the Denver Nuggets, watch Jokic, and them boys get active against the Oklahoma City Thunder. And we vlogged the whole thing. So, hey, make sure you go check that vlog out, man. Go show it love. And just go tune in, man. And yeah, man, so let's get into it. All right, first off, a very, very shocking, I don't even know, honestly, I don't think words can describe this, bro, but at the Oscars, we had Chris Rock on stage, giving his little monologue, giving his little speech or whatever he was doing. He made a joke about Will Smith's wife. I don't even know, is that his wife? I don't know, but he made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith, and in a split second, everything just kind of went up in flames. Bro slid up on stage, walked up there like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hey, smack my man. So, bro, what's your reaction to that situation? What was your initial reaction to the situation when you first seen the footage?
My first thought was, what's going on?
Yeah.
I was very confused as to what we had going. But after I was able to sit and watch the whole 2 minutes, and like I kept replaying it because I like when he said the joke, it was a G.I. Jane joke, and I didn't understand it, so I googled it who G.I. Jane was, and I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of funny. Yeah, I was like, it was a decent joke. But at the end of the day, it was a joke, and I'm a person who feels like D.L. Hughley said this: nobody is above a joke. Everybody can get a joke, and I understand. You may not feel like it's appropriate, but that's what hosts at these award shows do. They just give you the comedy roast. Chris Rock is a comedian. That's what he does. It was a lighthearted joke, nothing too serious. But as the more I got to sit and talk with like just people like in class and during lunch, I just discussing it with them, and I'm getting a variety of different perspectives of people's takes on it. I got one person's take that was like, oh, I feel it was refreshing to see someone defend a Black woman. And I had someone else say, I think he deserved it. You talked about somebody's wife. Hey, that's free realms. I even had people who were kind of on my side with, or kind of agree with my opinion was, it's a joke. It's a comedy roast. It was funny. Laugh, you move on. If you feel it's a big issue, if you feel it's an issue like Will Smith obviously felt it was, you go address him after the fact. And then in one of my discussions about it, somebody said public humiliation equals public retaliation. And I was like, okay, I see where you're coming with that, but like, it's a comedy roast. Like if you start the beginning of the video, I don't know if everybody's watching the same clip I watch, but it's like a 2-minute or 58-second video. You see the beginning of a video. He gets off a joke of making a. He just comes off of making a joke. I don't know who the celebrity was, but to a husband and a wife, he makes a joke about them. He's like, they hope Will Smith wins, and then he goes into his Jada joke. In my opinion, that's what we do. That's what hosts do at comedy shows. To be that affected by it, I don't understand it personally. I personally feel that it wasn't a joke. I feel that Like there was just a previous interview where somebody was like, no more, or we want to see another entanglement, and they kind of laughed it off. And I think the whole entanglement situation that has been playing for Will for the past 6 months, or maybe more than that, has kind of like affected him personally. And I think, in my opinion, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Hell yeah.
When he said G.I. Jane and he seen his wife's face, and he thinking of all these issues like, dang, August did that. Her favorite.
Hey, bro,
year,
it's like that
August.
kid in school, bro. You getting cooked, and that one kid start laughing, and then he's like, all right, bro, what you laughing about? That's kind of what it was like, bro. But hey, bro, hypothetically speaking, because I know everybody would have been a tough guy. Everybody would have did this. Everybody would have did that if they was in Chris Rock's shoes. Shout out to Chris Rock. He handled it like a professional, bro. I really appreciate, bro. I feel like he should be celebrated
salute for sure.
what he did, man. But, bro, just for fun, bro, how would you have handled the situation if you on stage, you hosting, and then you get smacked because of a joke?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think my reaction would have been as
In front of the whole world.
A professional as Chris Rock. I don't even care if it was in front of 2 people. If you smack me, we just gonna have to we gonna have to settle that right there. Chris Rock, I have to personally commend him.
He's a real one for that, for sure.
Because to be smacked, it could just be like, I can tell. First off, to be smacked is one thing, no reaction, and then to be able to like make a joke out of it, make a joke off, like that's one of TV's greatest moments. And then after when Will got to spazzing and like, keep my wife's names out your mouth, keep her name out your mouth, and he was like, wow, okay, I will. And like he still kept it professional.
He kept the show going.
Me personally, that would not have been me. I don't know how bad it would have went, but I'm not gonna sit there and make a joke about it.
And bro, 82.
I'm smacking you too.
Hey, bro, ate the smack too.
He ate that too, and he he smacked the shit out of him because he said it.
That's wild, bro. That's wild.
It is, man. No, but real shit, bro. I ain't even really got me personally, bro. I ain't got no real opinion on it. You feel me? I mean, I don't really know how to feel about it.
What was your reaction though when you first like seen it on wherever you seen it, social media, TV?
I was hella shocked at first, right? But like, when it comes to the situation, shit, I feel like my dad. I was talking to my dad about it. I feel like he said it the best, bro. He was like, if you can't take the heat, you shouldn't be in the kitchen. You feel me? I mean, you're at the Oscars in the front row.
Yeah.
What do you expect? You feel me?
Yeah.
It's just like, why would you even come to the Oscars if you even had a thought of you being somewhat clowned? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. As for Will Smith handling the situation, bro, I can't even sit here and say he did anything wrong or right, because I mean, that's his woman at the end of the day, regardless of what happened in the past with that entanglement and shit. That's still his woman by last name. You feel me? And the joke, I mean, obviously he didn't seem too hurt about the joke at first because he was laughing. You feel me? Like he thought it was somewhat funny. But then when you see the look on your woman's face, you got to deal with that. You feel me? Like you're going to hear about that later.
When you get home, for sure.
Yeah, you're going to hear about that. She's going to be on your ass big time. So he looked over at her. He was like, oh, shit, I gotta go do something now. So he got his ass up and he did what he had to do. You feel me? So I can't put no blame on Will Smith. But honestly, bro, it was really unprofessional what he did. But then that leads me to Chris Rock, bro. Like y'all said, bro, he handled that like a boss, bro. Like there's so many different things he could have done. He could have retaliated right there. He could have said some bullshit back, or he could have continued to talk about his wife. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, for real, bro. Nah, honestly, bro, as for what you said, Taj, is like, what would you do in that situation, bro? I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a pretty bad temper. I would have had to put the pose on, buddy, bro. I would not have fucked with that, bro. Like in front of God and everybody on TV too.
No,
like
the whole world, bro. The whole world.
The whole
everybody,
world,
every country was watching that, bro.
Facts, bro, for sure, bro. So I don't know if I would have personally been able to contain myself, but hey, bro, Chris Rock definitely handled that like a boss. You feel me?
Man.
He did what he had to do, and even my dad said the same thing. He said Chris Rock handled that like a grown ass man. You feel me? Like, he may have made a joke, and it may not have been funny to some people in the crowd, obviously to Will Smith's wife, but he played that off real big time at the end, especially when he was like, this might be like the best night in TV history. Like he played that off real smooth, bro. Like he did it like nothing even happened. You feel me? And yeah, man, you just gotta give your props to Chris Rock, bro. He handled that like a grown ass man, because there's a lot of other celebrities that would have retaliated in some other way. So shout out to Chris Rock, man.
Yeah, bro. I just want to add this, bro. Like when I think of all the field day social media had with it, I just think of our DC World One video.
No,
Will.
That's fucked up. Hey, but one thing I will say though is she kind of had that shit coming for what she did do to Will Smith. Like, don't sit here and embarrass.
I don't understand that, bro. That's all I'm saying. Like,
yeah, don't embarrass a grown ass man like that. Basically, say you cheated on him in front of God and everybody, and then this man damn near had tears coming down his eyes, and you over here laughing, but you get a joke cracked on you, and now it's a big deal. Now you want to sit here and
take the heat.
Take the heat. Take the heat on your bald ass head.
You got a
God damn it. No, she be pissing
you got
me
a
off,
red
bro.
table talk where you sit and talk about everything under the sun.
Yeah.
So let's keep it a buck. If you can't handle the G.I. Jane joke, he said even before the joke, he softened the blow because he's a comedian. He could have comedy roasted her right there in front of everybody. He said, I love Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. In my head is like, that's funny, but it's like, it's not like, no, he really was like attacking him,
bro.
He wasn't.
No, he wasn't. If he was doing the whole monologue or whatever over her, I can understand that, bro. But
that shit
everybody in the front row gonna get cooked. It just
that's what I'm just there. Yeah, that's
bro,
what you see. Take the heat.
At every award show.
Yeah.
Dude,
it's hard not to
show, bro.
notice her bald ass head in the crowd. So I mean, shit. I'm playing. No, I'm going in on it, but I'm gonna chill. No,
bro, but
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, bro. At every award show, though, like even the sports award show, I was like, damn, why they be talking about people like that when I was growing up?
KD?
And now, like, that's normal, bro. Yeah, Peyton Manning was cooking KD at one of the sports award shows.
He talking about he would join the girls' Olympics team because they was winning so much.
And bro was just sitting there like this.
KD was like, he was looking blue. He was like, straight face. He looked irritated. He didn't get up and smack the hell out of Peyton Manning because he just know, okay, it's cool.
It's a joke, bro.
Yeah, it's a joke.
And I feel like that's what I'm saying, bro. Especially you sitting dead smack front row, bro. Like he can lay eyes on you. You right there.
My point. Literally the first table in the front row.
Like, now, bro, before I go in, I want to acknowledge, I understand, like, bro, you made a great point. If you anywhere with your girl, bro, and now I feel like it's a different scenario because you're at an award show, but just hypothetically speaking, bro, you anywhere, somebody make a joke about your girl, and then like I seen her face, I was like, damn, bro, like that's bad looks, bro. So Will for sure would have heard about it when you got to the crib, bro. So
for sure.
But this is where I gotta come in at, bro. I feel like there's 100 different ways to handle this. That's better than walking on stage and smacking, bro. Obviously, it's ha. We all got our laughs. It's funny, bro. I feel like it was ridiculous for bro to go up there and smack him, man. I feel like Chris Rock, he's a legendary comedian, bro. Produced some of the funniest shows. Shout out Everybody Hates Chris, but that's one of my favorite sitcoms ever, bro. But I feel like Chris Rock, I don't think he's a dickhead, bro. I feel like if you would have like addressed him, he would have been like receptive to it, like, okay, my fault. He would apologize. I'm sure he would have, bro. I don't know him, but I'm sure he would have. Or even it, bro, you had obviously everybody already knew he was gonna win the Oscar, bro. And I don't watch the Oscars. I don't give a damn about no Hollywood stuff, bro. That's just not me. But I understand, bro. Everybody already thought bro was gonna win the Oscar for King Richard. I don't know if you guys seen it, but that was a great movie.
Movie.
He played the role to a T, bro. And for Will Smith also didn't like that he went up there in his acceptance speech and then didn't apologize to Chris Rock, bro. He just went straight to the Academy, and I apologize to my nominees, bro, but you ain't apologize to the guy that you smacked in front of the whole world, bro. Like, you ain't feel no type of remorse. That's crazy, bro. But like, you obviously knew you was gonna win it, bro. So it's like, why put that stain on that night, bro? I don't understand.
In my opinion, man, if you have watched the movie and you've seen how Richard Williams was with his daughters and his family, he wasn't like they would go to tournaments and folks would say shit about his daughters. He like, what?
And not to interrupt you, but is it that movie about tennis?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Venus and Serena Williams' dad.
Yeah,
oh, really?
Them growing up, and they just covered the whole everything from them growing up until now, how they basically made it to the top. People would come and say, like, even at tournaments, this is junior tournaments, and kind of say slick stuff, or they would have coaches, like big time coaches and like Nike recruiters and this, that, say stuff about their daughters. And he was like one of the ultimate defender. He like, if he heard you say something crazy about his daughters or even interviews, I'm pretty sure this interview has surfaced and you've seen it one time. I even posted it on my story on IG where the dude was like kind of questioning. I think it was Venus. He was like, "Where you get your confidence from that you think you can beat her? Why are you so confident?" He said, "She said she can beat her. Now quit questioning her. Like, don't try to press her and ask why is that, and keep pressing the question, trying to come like knock her confidence."
This is where I gotta stop.
That, man.
This is where I gotta stop Will Smith though, bro. I understand that the fierce defender of your family, bro, but like has Richard Williams, did he ever go on the stage and smack somebody, bro? He didn't, bro.
I think he was still in character, bro.
Yeah, bro. Don't try to pull that card, bro. That shit's silly as hell to me, bro. I feel like it's just ultimately disrespectful. And I want to touch on, bro, like just people in the Black community, bro. We need to evolve our thinking, bro. We got to stop with this silly shit, bro. We don't got to be every time you feel disrespected, bro. It don't got to result in no violent situation, bro. I feel like people, it's automatically like you feel that pull, like, damn, I got to do something. He just said something about my wife. Now I feel like this is much bigger than I don't think this has nothing to do with just like feeling like he had to do something. I think this had to do with the whole, like Coop said, the whole past year, bro, just getting clowned by everybody, bro. But I feel like you brought that on yourselves. That's why when I seen the whole entanglement thing, bro, for me, I don't, like I said, I'm not a Hollywood type of guy, bro. I could give a damn about Jada Smith and Will Smith, bro. Like, I just feel like that whole thing, bro, you really you let everyone into your relationship, bro. And being a celebrity, you already have a lack of privacy. So why would you go on TV or on whatever she has and go talk about that situation? And then for one, you humiliated my man, you turned him into a meme. And like, it's just kind of like, oh, well. And then the way it's just like, they talking so openly about everything. So when people are going to comment on your relationship, when you put it out there, bro, human nature, bro, is people love drama. If there's something that they can talk about, they're going to talk about it, bro. So it's like, you can't be angry and can't be mad. Now for Will, I understand where he's coming from. I feel like this is just building up, like bro said, the straw that broke the canvas back. So I feel like Chris Rock, he wasn't the one that deserved that smack, bro. I feel like that smack was for the hundreds and millions of people that made comments about him and August Alsina and all that crazy stuff, bro. So I feel like that's really what prompted bro to smack him. But I did want to address just, bro, we got to stop this whole thing where we can't, bro, have some mental fortitude, bro. And you don't have to solve every situation with violence, bro. I understand that's what you feel like you have to do. If you feel like somebody disrespected you, I got to go beat him up, I got to go punch him, I got to go shoot him, I got to go kill him. No, bro, you don't got to do that, bro. I promise you there's better ways to handle situations. And I know Will Smith he's probably sitting at his crib today like, damn, bro, for one, you're probably one of the biggest actors in the world, bro. You was probably like the main award that everybody was looking forward to. You had an acceptance speech, bro. You already knew he was going to win it. You could have addressed Chris Rock then. You even could have went. I'm pretty sure they're, I don't know if they're good friends, but I'm pretty sure they know each other. You could have hollered at bro, like, hey, bro, let me talk to you real quick. And you could have had a conversation with bro on the backstage, anything, bro. But I feel like it's far too often Black people do this to each other, bro. And it's kind of getting old, bro. I feel like we just got to evolve our way of thinking. So
definitely, man. I feel
that's really my main takeaway from the whole situation.
We got to be able to handle situations differently, have the maturity and the restraint to not.
And that's why I'm glad Chris Rock did what he did, bro. Yeah, bro. Because if them two are up there fighting, bro, this is already a terrible situation, but that's gonna be a million times worse. Them two up there fighting, bro. The whole Grammys might turn into a brawl, or the Oscars, whatever it's called. It might be a whole brawl if them two up there fighting. You don't think people gonna be running out the stage, throwing chairs, everything, bro? So,
hey, bro, I don't know if
Chris Rock, man.
I don't know if it got to that level, but this is what I want to say. There was definitely, in my opinion, the greatest actor that I've ever seen. Denzel Washington was in the building, and that's just my opinion. But Denzel Washington in the building, he going on what? He like almost 70, 67, 68, 69, something. He almost 70 years old. And I don't know, just for me, something about being like older folks, old heads, or even someone I felt like is very accomplished at what they do. It's a respect to be like, okay, even though I feel some kind of way, I'm gonna holler at his ass. Like, I'm gonna holler at him at a different point in time. Because there's old heads in here. There's a lot of people who have kind of set the standard and have kind of laid the groundwork and paved the way for us to get here. So what I'm gonna do is, if I feel away, I'm gonna say, hey, Chris, come holler at me, man. My lady feels some kind of way, bro. And in my opinion, I also want to add this. They said she had alopecia,
Never heard of it until that happened, bro. Just
I
to
haven't
say,
heard of it.
that's all I'm saying.
either.
Give Chris Rock some grace, bro. He probably didn't know. I'm not saying he didn't, but he probably didn't know.
I personally don't think celebrities is just watching TMZ and Red Table
Exactly.
talking like, okay, let me see what
That's,
they're doing. Nobody's doing that. But yeah, man, it's an unfortunate situation that happened over something so minute, and I think that resulted in a moment where
it's gonna be a moment we ain't ever gonna forget that, bro. Ain't nobody ever gonna forget that, bro.
Not ignorance, what I want to call it, I guess, where everything boiled over, it just kind of exploded, man.
And that's what I want to say, bro. Another important thing: don't hold stuff in, man. Hey, bro, talk to somebody about it, bro. Have somebody that you can talk to. Like I said, it's not don't gotta be a therapist. You don't gotta lay on no red couch or nothing like that, bro. But have somebody that you can go talk to, relay your feelings to, bro, because you're gonna end up misdirecting your anger, bro, and misdirecting your feelings towards the wrong person that didn't deserve that, bro. And you may end up doing something stupid, man. So make sure you talk about how you feeling, man, and just remember there's better ways to solve situations, bro. Every situation does not resolve violence, man. It does not
need to be solved that way or in any manner, man. We need to be able to handle conflicts and our problems differently, man. More often not, we see people react in a violent manner due to other things. But I think even people that you don't like, if you would have a conversation or y'all could come to some middle ground, it ain't got to be like y'all best buddies. But even I often see this in my personal life. It's just like you don't like that person. You're coming across like very agitated every time. Oh, I don't like her. I don't like her. It's like, I don't like him. I don't like him. It's just like, all right, bro. You don't have to like a person to sit and relax and be like cool and cordial. It don't always have to be a problem. That's what I think. Like me personally, I can say something. It don't have to be a problem. I think people need to be able to take something and be like, okay, I feel a way about that. It's not gonna be, oh yeah, this, that, and the third. You'll say this. It don't have to be a big issue blown out of proportion. It was a joke. Okay, let me holler at them. But for people that say it's like an overly big humiliation moment, G.I. Jane, love you, G.I. Jane. I think social media has, I don't want to say broken the tougher skin, because people that are reading the constant comments, you may have had nonstop, may have had a thicker skin, but when things get rough, or when you're reading a lot of negative comments and people talking about you, people making jokes, people saying this and people saying that about you, I think people may have had thick skin that is now sensitive, and some people may have never had the thick skin and just are sensitive in general. But I think we just have to be able to know who you are, man, and know what you're about. And even when it comes from a comedian, once again, nobody's above a joke. So be able to take things and be able to compartmentalize and understand how to handle situations differently than with just violence, man. Come on now, you got to do better than that.
And real quick, I totally forgot what I was about to or my answer about what I would have done, hypothetically speaking, because I'm not one of these super tough guys running around. I would have did this. No, bro. You were in that situation, so be quiet. But nah, bro. Honestly though, I've been working on my pride, my ego, bro, because I'll get into a lot of different situations over stuff that's really not even that big a deal. But I have this, I don't know if it's like a training, but just growing up, you feel like you always had to retaliate. You always had to do something. You always had to prove you're tough. Yeah. I'm trying to get to that point where I'm like unlearning that. And it's like, bro, sometimes you gotta be smart about stuff. I don't remember who the guy who made this song, but you gotta know when to hold him, know when to fold him, know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah. You better count your money, man, when you sit at the table. But I know it's a Perko reference, but I feel like that's a reference for life in general, bro. And like in that situation though, at the age I'm at right now, bro, I couldn't do it, bro. Like not even on those tough guy stuff. I just couldn't, bro. You smack me in a room full of, like you said, 2 people, bro. We got to scrap, but you smack me in front of the whole world, bro. I would have been flustered. I would have been, yeah, bro. I don't know what I would have did, honestly, bro. It would have been like a whole, blackout type moment, bro.
I don't know what I would have did. I don't know if I would have had to put pause on him, or I'd have been like, did he just do that? Or me be like, I don't know how my conscious, because now I'm kind of transitioning to better thinking personally, to where it's like, all right, I see you upset. I
Evolve.
see you frustrated. Let me sit back. And before, because usually I'll fire off. Like me personally, if you would have caught me like a couple years ago, or like if you would have came up and smacked me, I probably would have tried to fire off, or at least I'm getting off a lot of jokes. The rest of the show is just gonna be me and you. That's what the whole Grammys
sure.
or the whole Oscars would have been. Just me getting jokes off on you. We all gonna sit here and comedy roast you right there in your chair, make fun of you the whole show, you and your wife. But now I feel like I don't know exactly what it'd been. I don't think I would have handled it at the level Chris Rock did to be able to bounce back instantly. But hey, I can't exactly pinpoint it, but I think I would have handled it in a little bit different manner than Chris Rock did, man.
But yeah, bro, that was a great dialogue, bro. Everybody made great points, man. And like I said, just hey, man, don't be a tough guy, bro. Don't think you're too good.
At the end of the day, don't let your pride, don't let your pride,
ego
make you
take care of your
mental,
things. Bro. All that, man. All that.
Yeah, man.
But man, let's get on to this jump ball.
Westbrook, you are crazy.
All right, man, let's get on to this jump ball segment. Hold on, let's get it going. And it comes down, you know what I'm saying? We got another MVP for the jump ball. We want to first address this person. Andrianna, big shout out to you. I've known you for 5, going on 5, maybe more than that. We'll go 5 years now. We've been rocking for a cool minute. Appreciate you tapping on the show. You did supply the whole Denver trip. We appreciate that. We appreciate I appreciate that. I appreciate the idea, man. Appreciate the support. We've been rocking out for a cool minute. It's all love this way. I'll pass it to y'all, man.
Hey, man, anyone supporting the channel is a friend of the channel. So, hey, we appreciate you, man. Yeah, appreciate all of our fans, our supporters. Thank you.
Yeah, Andrianna, I want to say thank you for obviously coming up with the idea for the trip. But bigger than that, you always supporting on every one of our posts.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure you're tapped into the channel,
commenting, sharing,
showing love,
watching.
So I just want to say I appreciate you and thank you.
For sure, I appreciate it. Even when you do, if you talking about who is this or who is that, what happened to whatchamacallit, even though you may not know what's going on, you still tapped in and showing some support in some kind of manner. So appreciate it. It's much love this way for sure. Now we want to get. Speaking of the trip, once again, we want to appreciate you for supplying the trip, man, to Denver. G-Looks, that's a phenomenal idea. Now, speaking of Denver, let's talk about, we got to see Jokic play, and unfortunately, we did not get to see Josh Giddey or Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, man, Shea Gilly get active, but we did get to see Jokic and them boys get active, and a couple, I don't even know some of those guys for that play for the I've never seen him before. Like half of the squad.
We didn't even know who the coach was on OKC.
I didn't even know
I was like, damn.
Who was that? But speaking of that, man, we got to see a phenomenal player in Jokic play. Like, I don't y'all probably seen the highlight, but when he did the pass where he's looking this way and just throws it behind his head. I'm like,
crazy.
Damn.
He thinks my teammates can do underneath. If only. You didn't have to look. Will Barton would have been able to finish that basket right.
A couple NBA games. So let's start off with Coop, man. Who is 3 players you would like to see play in person?
Man, shit, bro. Honestly, I could go on for days about this, but I'm gonna keep it simple, man. If it was all in their prime, anyone in the world, honestly, bro, I'd have to go with CP3, Jamal Crawford, and honestly, bro, I'd probably have to go prime Dirk Nowitzki. Those are some of my 3, just most influential players, just because, I mean, shit, look what they did to the game. You feel me? Jamal Crawford, he's one of the best ball handlers of all time. CP3, obviously one of the best point guards of all time. And Dirk Nowitzki, one of the best power forwards to ever do it. So, I mean, shit, I feel like that'd be a perfect, 3 players to go see, my guy.
3 players for me. Definitely, I need to see my boys from the city playing.
Oh, yeah.
not the city, but
the Bay.
From the Bay play Dub Nation. I need to see them boys rock out for the one time.
Yes, sir.
I would love to see an elite score. I would love to see them boys in Brooklyn play. Just that level and level of talent and skill and hard work come all together. Like watching Jokic play was one thing. He had 35 and I think 12, and it looked real easy. Like if you weren't tracking the stats, you'd be like maybe he had 14 points, but it didn't look like he was trying super hard. But watching Jokic play, I would love to see like a KD and Kyrie just get active on the court. That high caliber level of scoring and
high octane.
And definitely, man. Even though I hate the cat, man, hate him off on the court. I hate the teams he plays for. I would definitely like to get to see LeBron play, man. I think more often than not, we take people for granted, man. Just having them there, having the ability to hate, having the ability to see their every move, and the access that we get to certain celebrities, we kind of take it for granted, man. But even though I hate him, he still is one of the top players that you will see in a very long time. So I definitely like to see him play, man, in person. Definitely,
for sure, man. No, LeBron, he's one of a kind, man. We definitely we might have to take a trip to OKC next year to see him play in real life.
Bro, I'm mad, bro, because I was looking at the tickets and like they already played in OKC, but they about to play in LA. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I seen that, bro.
Right now, it'll be the prime time to catch him, bro.
Yeah,
they poop,
sure, bro.
They
poop. Oh God.
Yeah, bro. But my top three though, man. All right, so let me say this real quick, bro. After seeing Jokic, my mind just ran wild. Like, damn, I gotta see this guy. I gotta see that guy play. So I got like 100 players on my list, bro. But my top three. Obviously, I'll just get LeBron out the way. I got to see Bron play before he retires, man. We definitely going to get to a game next season. There's a lot of reasons, but that's my favorite player, bro. One of my favorite players ever, him and Allen Iverson. So that's going to be insane, bro, to see bro play. I'll probably be like starstruck, fanned out a little bit. But number two, I got the Greek Freak, bro. Hey, you see what he did last night? Man. You see what he did last night to the Sixers, man. He's a specimen, bro. I gotta see bro play in person. Like
he's a beast.
That's insane. And then this third one, bro, I'm gonna just put these two together, bro. KD, Kyrie. I gotta see both of them since they're on the same team.
Yeah,
man. I just want to see how they move in real life, bro. Because like I said on TV, bro, it's different than in person.
Yeah, they don't do us justice.
And then KD, Kyrie, bro. Those two are some of the best scorers ever. KD's the best scorer in my opinion. Kyrie's he's the most skilled guard in my opinion, point guard. Mm-hmm. So I definitely gotta see those two play, man.
Hey, for sure.
So that's gonna be crazy.
So quick question, man. I just want a quick response. If y'all got to see any player play tomorrow or any team, who y'all gonna go see?
That's a tough question.
Courtside seats. If y'all get to see him play tomorrow,
courtside.
Ooh. That's tough, bro. I'm gonna have to go with the Suns, bro, because I really would like to see CP3 play before his career's over. You feel me? He's aging, but he's also, I don't want to say he's getting better, but like he's obviously smart as hell. He kind of is. You feel me?
He's not getting credit, bro. He's not getting credit for what he did, bro. Like he got sent to OKC, and everybody thought he was done for, bro. He really getting better with age. That's kind of wild.
Exactly. Yeah, I had a bunch of OKC fans. I know a bunch of them, and I was like, man, y'all are sleeping, bro. CP3, he can really go to y'all organization and completely turn it around.
To the playoffs.
He did too, and there was like a 0.7%.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Crazy. That's insane. But yeah, bro, CP3. I think CP3 would be up there for me personally.
That's a great choice, bro. Damn. I'll probably have to go see the Nets. Just cause like for their teams just they got so many different pieces, bro. Like exactly. Even outside of KD, Kyrie, bro, they got Seth Curry. I want to see what bro look like in real life.
They got Andre Drummond next to Claxton.
Drummond playing good too, bro.
Yeah,
he playing good.
Bro. Patty Mills, they got all them boys up there.
They got like a lot of scores, and then you get to see Steve Nash, a head coach. I think Mike D'Antoni's still one of their assistants, so you probably get to see all those guys.
And Amari Stoudemire too, I think.
Yeah, damn, it's hard to pick just one, bro. But go ahead, who you picking? I know you probably gonna pick the Warriors.
If I got to see a player play tomorrow, man.
A team,
definitely a team player or a team. Definitely, I would love to see the Warriors play, man, and definitely Steph Curry. I feel like we kind of hold him. But some of the things he does, if you just look at it, the amount of 3-pointers he puts up when he gets red hot is really crazy.
Yeah,
like, just to see that level of scoring.
That probably would be a fun team to watch, though, in person.
If we're clicking right now, I don't want to see the boys play. I've cut off the game this past few weeks a couple times because they was pissing me off. But
Man, be like that.
if I could see it, definitely Katie and Kyrie, man.
Yeah,
Or Jay Tay and the boys because they're balling out right now.
yeah. J-Tay too. I forgot about them
So,
boys.
Yeah, bro. That would, bro. It's too many players to pick, bro. It's too many. Like I forgot about Ja. Like
Yeah, there's just so many.
I want to
bro.
see him float, bro.
Personally,
That'd
for
be
me, I
crazy.
want to see Shea, bro. I want to see Shea get out there. I've only seen him play once, and that was his rookie season. He wasn't like
Hey,
that,
bro.
but yeah, he's
Yeah.
nice, bro. He's so silky to watch. I mean, just on TV. Imagine in person.
I feel like he's gonna be a big piece. Like whenever they turn that team around to OKC, bro, because like they obviously have the ammunition as far as draft picks. They just need to put
Oh,
them
for sure.
to fruition, man. But all right, so this was kind of actually cool, bro. I'm gonna let you run this one off, bro, because you're the one that suggested it about Ty Lue and his comments on James Harden and Joel Embiid. I feel like they're very interesting, bro. So go ahead and
Yeah.
Talk to me.
jump
Yeah.
us off.
So yeah, that man Ty Lue, man, he had some shit to say about Joel Embiid and James Harden the game after or the night after we played them. Now he said this, and I this ain't me saying this. He said this. He said Embiid's number 1 in the league at free throws, and James Harden's number 3. You take away the free throws, neither one of those guys will be top 10 in scoring. So I'm just gonna ask y'all right off the rip, man. Do y'all agree with that? Like, if free throws were completely taken out of the game, which I know it's not, obviously, and they never will be because that's a big part of the game. But if they were, do you guys think Joel Embiid and James Harden would be as prolific scorers as they are right now?
Obviously, I think Joel Embiid still would be for sure
Joel for sure.
because he's just too dominant, man. But
Yeah.
as for James Harden, bro, I feel like people are not paying attention enough to the 76ers, bro. They're not looking too good, bro. They're not looking too good. Like we was hyped for him like when they first got James Harden, bro, but they just it may feel like they're kind of like lacking. Like obviously they gain more scoring, but it, like I don't know, their defense is kind of lacking to me, bro.
Yeah.
And just
For sure.
I don't know if they're gonna be able to close out games, bro. Like obviously Joel Embiid, he's gonna need that I don't want to say Batman because that's disrespectful to James Harden because he's a superstar, but they need somebody that's gonna close out games. And we know James Harden in the playoffs, he hasn't proven himself, and I want him to do that this year, bro. I don't want to be that guy to say he's a choker or nothing like that, bro. But they're just not looking too good. Yeah, bro. Ty Lue, he's got a point, bro. That's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna say anything else. He got a point.
That's fact.
He does have a point for a player like James Harden, who did take advantage of a lot of those foul calls. But at the end of the day, to say not ranked that high, not top 10, he got a point. But I just still think
No, they'll still be top 10 scorers, but he's got a point that they live at the free throw line.
because there was a point in time where like James Harden, you couldn't. Hey, whether you foul him or not, the ball was going in the rim for wherever he's shooting it from. So I still think he would still be pretty high, but I think he has a point with that. Definitely Joel, he's gonna be a top scorer, but
and you talk about Joel, bro, you have to foul him. He's too big, bro. He's too strong. He's too dominant, bro. Yeah, but
if you don't,
James
he's gonna
Harden,
have 50.
Yeah, bro. He's too big. He's too strong, too dominant, bro. But James Harden on the other point, I feel like Russ gets a lot of heat, bro. But like James Harden, he's slowing down just a little. I'm not saying he fell off or nothing like that, but he's slowing down just a little bit, bro. Like he doesn't have that speed where he can just get by people. Now I still think he's strong as hell, bro, but I feel like he doesn't have that quick little change of direction, burst, how he just get past people and get the little bait foul or whatever. I feel like he's kind of losing that just a little bit, bro. But he's still a top player in the league for sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, I got to agree with Ty Lue just a little bit. I'm not gonna go to as far and say they would be top 10 scorers, but hey, Joel Embiid, man, he's just like y'all said, he's big as hell, he's dominant as fuck. So he's gonna be getting his points regardless if you're fouling him or he's shooting over the top of you in the paint. You feel me? So regardless, Joel Embiid's getting his. But as for James Harden, just like y'all said, man's about 6'5", 6'6", something like that. And I mean, right now in his career, he's in decent shape, but he's still not in the best shape. Yeah, facts. He's definitely not. So I don't know, man. It's kind of tough to say. I want to say I agree with Ty Lue, but I don't want to just because of how great those players actually are and how important free throws are to the game. You feel me? Because that shit would never be taken out of the game. So
yeah, bro. There's still great players. There's definitely still great players, bro. But I feel like the thing that bothers me about Harden is that he's a player that I'm not gonna say he can't play off the ball, but he kind of refuses to play off the ball. Like you can kind of notice, like when he's playing off the ball, he's kind of disengaged from the offense. I feel like that's not basketball, bro. Like, obviously, no one likes a ball hog, man, but you have to be engaged nonstop, bro, when the game's going on, bro. You can't just go sit in the corner, pout, or just stand there. I don't have the ball, so why do I need to be worried about what's going on for it? Don't be that guy, bro. So that's the thing about James Harden. But I feel like when he has the ball, everything's going great. But when he doesn't, it's kind of like he's ineffective. I feel like you got to be moving, cutting, rebounding, all that, man.
Facts. Yeah, no, for sure, bro. And one thing I will say is the first couple games he had in with Philly, bro, we seen that. Like he was setting screens, he was moving off the ball, you know what I'm saying? He was making plays off the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like telling players where to go. But then, like, I don't know what happened, but after a couple games, it kind of went back to normal. And like you were saying earlier, just with like how their team's been struggling, bro, they gave up a lot of their depth. So it's just hard to sit here and
They were a defensive team too.
yeah, facts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they had
They gave up some key pieces.
facts,
I
bro.
mean, it's James
They do
Harden.
have Tyree. Yeah, that's what I was saying, bro. They did still get James Harden, but at the same time, they gave up, you know what I'm saying? One of their sometimes their second best player on some nights in Seth Curry. Like legitimately, sometimes he was literally their second best player. And Andre Drummond, bro, he was probably one of the best bigs in Philly behind Joel
Just as far
Embiid.
as a rim protector.
Facts, bro. Yeah, he was just doing a little bit of everything for him. You know what I'm saying? When I feel like when Andre Drummond isn't asked too much of himself, I feel like he actually produces more than what's
Balls
actually
out.
asked of him. Yeah, facts. So I feel like without that depth, bro, it's gonna be tough come playoff time for them. You feel me? They do got 2 stars, which that matters in the playoffs. But when one of them isn't really the best playoff performer, hey man, there ain't no telling what's gonna happen. You feel me? So we just gonna have to see for real.
That's kind of how it is when you give up that many pieces, or you kind of gut your depth a little bit, bro. It's like,
Yeah,
if James Harden don't play good, bro, hey, we in trouble. That's really
facts.
that's what James Harden got to realize, bro. Especially in Philly, you think it was on Ben Simmons top? Hey, bro, go to the playoffs and play like poop if you want to, bro, and see what happens, bro. You're gonna be the second most hated man in Philly, bro. You might even be number one. For real, bro. They're gonna be on your top, bro. I'm telling you.
They might hate you more than Ben Simmons since they gave you
That's
ass
what I'm
up for Ben
saying.
Simmons.
They expecting to go straight to the chip with James Harden. So
Yeah,
hey, bro,
man.
I don't want him to fail in the playoffs, bro. But hey, I'm just gonna sit back and watch, bro. Just gonna sit back and watch. But let's get to this next topic, though. Bro brought up Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, man. Those two guys are balling out, man.
Yes, sir. They've been going crazy.
The Boston Celtics whole team has turned around since All-Star break, man. I believe their record was like 27-3. Don't quote me on that, bro. But I thought I seen a stat that said that. But bro, they've been balling out, going crazy, man. And like I said a podcast ago, man, I said I feel like they're that consistently average team, bro. I don't know what it is that's like holding them back, bro. But hey, they didn't make me eat my words, bro. They didn't shot up straight to number 1 in the East, and that's like, it's crazy to me, bro, because like you feel like there is that much of a gap between the 1 and the 6, but the fact that they turned it around and shot up all the way to the first seed, bro, and just they've been balling out, bro. But I feel like the main reason for that, bro, is they figured something out defensively, bro. I don't know what it is, bro, but they've been playing together, bro. It's kind of like they're on a string, bro, on defense. And then obviously they already had scoring was never their issue, bro. But I feel like they figured something out on defense. So what's y'all thoughts on their turnaround?
I definitely defense wins games and it wins championships, man. Defense is a big thing for any part of basketball. It's the big, in my opinion. I feel like, speaking from my team standpoint, the Golden State Warriors, when we're playing at our best, is when our defense is at our best. But yeah, their turnaround. Hey, we definitely heard talks early on talking about, do we split them? Do we split JT and JT and JB, man? Do we split them? Do we split them up? Do we trade for something else? Do we need another piece? But I'm glad to see that they're doing a lot better, man. And they kind of shut down that split them up, make a trade. I'm glad to see that they're doing that, man. I got a lot of faith in them boys to do something this year, to shake something up. As far as a title goes, I feel like they may have a slight shot for it, man. The best time to be at your best is around playoff time. So, hey, man, I ain't gonna count them out, but I'm gonna give them a shot at it, man. I do like the turnaround, man.
We got 2 weeks till playoff time, bro. So, like you said, they're hitting their peak at the right time, bro. Like,
yes, sir.
It's gonna be exciting.
Thanks, man. Yeah, like I said in our last podcast, man, I was real big on the Celtics. You feel me? I was I'm real big. I don't know what it is, man. I really believe in Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown together. You feel me? There's just a couple pieces that was missing, but hey, you guys notice ever since Marcus Smart said those comments in that post game interview, this team has really
Turned
found their
around.
groove and they clicked, man. And that's what I said in that episode. I forgot which exact episode it was, but I was saying, hey, every team needs a player like that where he can come out and just say what needs to be said without having to worry about any you know what I'm saying, backlash or any punishment. You feel me? Like obviously Marcus Smart isn't the most talented player on his team, but he's one of the realest players on his team. You feel me? He'll come out and say what has to be said, and he don't sugarcoat shit. So I feel like every team needs a player like that. And look what happened, man. They've really turned their season around. I think they were like the 8th or 9th seed at one point, or shit, maybe even the 10th seed, something like that. And now they're the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference when we have all these contenders in the Eastern Conference. You feel me? So they've really been doing their thing. And losing Robert Williams is definitely a big blow. But at the same time, bro, I feel like sometimes injuries they make teams come together a little bit more. And sometimes, hey, the underdog always finds a way out sometimes. You feel me? We seen that last year with my Clippers. You know what I'm saying? So hey, I'm rooting for the Celtics for sure though. Like I've been saying for a while now, Derek White, one of the biggest pickups of the trade deadline. And we gotta give some I forgot the coach's name of the Celtics. I forgot bro's name.
Ime Udoka.
I can't even. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that shit. I'm a butcher it, but hey, he definitely needs a shout out, bro, because he's really been doing this thing, and a lot of people were real skeptical about what he could do. You know what I'm saying? Facts, bro. And he's definitely held his players accountable. You feel me? So hey, big shout out to the Celtics, bro. I'm really happy to see them. When the Celtics are good, man, that's good for
Makes
basketball.
the NBA better. Yep.
Facts.
And bro, Coop, I wanna give you credit for that point, bro, because that's a great point about Marcus Smart being able to call players that I feel like this is something we all can learn from, bro. Like there has to be that person that can call you out, can check you, and then you can take the criticism and use it for fuel. And
Facts.
I watched Jason Tatum on JJ Redick's podcast, bro, and he was talking about how like when the comments happened, they were asking like, "Were you upset? Were you mad? Like, what happened?" He was like, "Nah." All right, he said, "I know Marcus Smart. Like when he says stuff, it comes from a place of love. It's not like it's not nothing meant to purposely be negative or nothing like that." So he was like, "Yeah, when I see him on Monday at the facility, I'm gonna talk to him." So I guess they talked, and then like you said, they took off, bro. So
yes, sir.
I feel like that's important though, because a lot of people get far too defensive when somebody tries to even remotely criticize them, man. And that's the perfect segue though. Russell Westbrook. I'm fed up, bro. Well, not just Russ, but he's the main one, so that's why we're using his name, bro. But athletes, you love when the media praises you for your great play, but as soon as they do their job and ask you the tough questions, bro, you want to get mad, you want to get defensive, you want to get combative, bro. We got to stop that, man. So what is y'all thoughts on Russell Westbrook's behavior yesterday in the press conference? Even though he did it kind of jokingly, what's y'all thoughts on that behavior? Because all the reporter asked him, Russ, what do y'all need to do to turn this around and get into make sure you're in the play-in? That's all he asked.
Russ is frustrated, man. He's frustrated with the social media. You got the fans calling Westbrook. He frustrated, man. He frustrated how the team is playing. He's frustrated that he's not playing at his best, and it's understandable, man. When you're down on your luck, you want to blame everybody else. You want to lash out when things ain't going your way. You have this blanket of frustration. You're looking for somebody to blame, but to be honest, I'm not saying the blame is only on him, but you got to blame yourself. And when I say yourself, I mean the whole entire roster, from head coach to the last man on the bench. Y'all ain't playing well. It is what it is. Ain't no reason to do all that, bro. When you get some criticism, of all people that should be used to it, Russ should be used to it. The reporter asks you a simple question, what y'all got to do to get right in the play, and we're not asking y'all to win the chip. Don't go into all that, bro. Just answer the question. You could have gave it a simple answer. We got to play better basketball. Simple as that. But you want to get in your feelings, man. I understand where you're coming from because everybody on your ass right now, and y'all not doing good. But you got to do better than that, bro.
Facts. Yeah, man. There just ain't no reason to be unnecessarily rude. You know what I'm saying? Especially if someone just trying to do their job. Like, it really ain't even that serious, bro. But I mean, shit, as for the basketball aspect of it, yeah, they definitely got to I mean, y'all got to step y'all shit up regardless. I mean, I don't understand why he was getting real salty about the question when it was a fair, reasonable question. You feel me? Like any team that was in where the Lakers are right now would have been asked that question. So I don't see why he thinks the reporters are just specifically coming for him, even though I will say there has been reporters that have asked Westbrook, I mean, all athletes really some dumbass questions, but it's at the end of the day, bro, you just got to do your job. You feel me? I mean, the media don't take more than 5-10 minutes. You feel me? Just go in there, answer the questions. If you want to, keep it real vague, but it doesn't mean you got to be unnecessarily rude to someone just trying to, you know what I'm saying, do their job, feed their kids, do what they got to do. And like Trey said, bro, it was a reasonable question. Like that was something that would have been asked by any fucking reporter to any team that was playing that poorly. So I don't know. You got to suck it up, bro.
Hey, man, I just want to, before I get started, I want to shout out my teacher, Mr. Horn, bro, from high school. He told us, the class, criticism is like beef jerky, tough to chew and hard to swallow. Man, you're never, ever in life going to grow and do anything, bro, if you can't take a little criticism, bro. Like, Russ, I feel like, obviously, this team is poorly constructed, but I feel like Russ is going to stay the same kind of player, bro, because he's so combative and defensive every time somebody says anything remotely close. So if he reacts like that to a reporter, I imagine how he reacts to Frank Vogel or anybody on the coaching staff that tells him anything that he could do better. It's like, bro, you got to be able to, obviously, knowing if somebody says they like getting yelled at or they like getting criticized, they're lying to you. So I think it's those people that can take the criticism, take it on the chin, and be like, all right, cool. Thanks, let me pick out the good stuff out this criticism. And be like, okay, what can I do to get better? So that's why I feel like Russ is going to stay at that same level. He's obviously a Hall of Fame player, but I'm talking about as far as being able to make a team better and stuff like that. He just is very combative, bro. And this whole season, the reason why I wanted to talk about this, bro, is because I just been getting fed up. Obviously, the team's not doing well, so losing magnifies everything. But every time I wake up or I see Russ reacting to a reporter or bro, it's just irritating, bro. Yesterday just kind of just made me like, bro, get Russ out of here, bro. I'm getting tired of it, bro. Every time somebody asks him something, it's like it got to be some type of altercation, physical, bro. It don't got to be all that, bro. Just answer the damn question. Like I said, athletes love to get praised, bro. But as soon as somebody says anything remotely critical, they want to get mad. Now, I'm not talking about those guys that are just, but we know there's people in the media that have biases or they don't like a certain player, so they're going to use their job to kind of poke at you and stuff like that. I'm not talking about those type of guys, bro, because those guys, we're not even talking about them. But yeah, I'm talking about the guys that are just trying to do their job, bro. Like I said, the whole purposes of press conferences, bro, for the media, they're supposed to bridge the gap between the fan and the player. That's all they're doing, bro. So it's like, let's not make their job more difficult and tougher than it has to be at the end of the day. Like, they're really, it's for the fans, bro. So I feel like you should work with them. Also, you have to be professional. They may ask you a stupid question. If you don't want to answer it, bro, just say no comment and move on. Or if you think you're too angry or too upset to go even answer questions, bro, don't even come in the first place, bro. Just tell them I can't do it. But bro, don't be in there making the job difficult, because the reporter asked a very legitimate question. Russ, bro, you're playing with the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the premier franchises in the NBA. You're underperforming, bro. So you're gonna get those questions every night, bro. Win or lose, I don't care if you put up 30, 10, and 10. No one gives a care about no triple-double, bro, if you're a 10th seed. That goes for LeBron, too. Bro, we don't care about you averaging 30. We don't care about scoring titles. Bro, you're 10th seed. You're not gonna do nothing in the playoffs. You might not even make the play-in. So I don't care about none of this stats, all that stuff. It's a team game, like Russ said, right, in the interview. It's a team game. They're singling you out. No, bro, they're not singling you out. The team is underperforming. It's not just you, it's everybody. So y'all can miss me with the stats. LeBron, you can drop 60, you can drop 70, you can drop 80, bro. You're still 10th seed. That's all I got to say about that one.
It's perfectly said, man.
So, man, we come to the conclusion of this show, man. It's the 29th episode. Hey, man. Yes, sir. 29 episodes down. Many more to go.
30 mark.
Yes, sir. We got 30 next week, man. So I appreciate y'all boys, man, hopping on here.
Hell yeah, man.
Providing great dialogue.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
This has been another edition of the Bucket Discussions podcast. And we out.
Boom.
Jungle like I'm Conan, kind of with both hands. Switch the flow like it was broken. I'm on the road, man, making plays just like DeRozan. I shoot my shot, and that shit wetter than the ocean. I brag a lot, but with the wind and come the boast in.